All right. First ever morning edition of the Wrestling Outlaws podcast. Coffee with Dom. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. What have you been up to lately?
I just been trying to sneak some workouts in places like some garages and some abandoned places that have wrestling mats and weight rooms. So yeah, just trying to stay in shape and just being a good father and hanging out, man. Just trying to stay safe.
Yeah. Sneaking into those abandoned places for some wrestling. All right. So the most recent wrestling news is last week, Fargo officially canceled. A lot of people saw it coming, but I guess some people didn't. I don't know. But people are reacting, and so honestly, right before they canceled Fargo, we talked to Glasgow and Reggie and just kind of had them tell some old Fargo memories from their stories. So you got a lot of Fargo memories. So
yeah,
just give people a little taste of the nostalgia. Give us some of your old school Fargo memories.
So yeah, I was like the transition of the change of the freestyle rules in the beginning. So there was the old body lock clinch like this, and it was just insane. I didn't know what was going on half the time. I was like, what are we doing? And I can remember the first day, like going like 4-0 in Greco. And I'm like, I'm gonna be All-American. And then I lost to like two guys who had mustaches, and I'm just a little fat 15-year-old kid. And I'm like, what happened? And I'm like, 4-2, I should place. And it's like, I didn't have enough points, so I didn't place. And I was like, oh, okay. I was just like, this sucks. And so get ready for freestyle. And I think I went 1-2. And I was like, I'm not good. And yeah, I can remember Brent was in the finals for Greco. He didn't place in freestyle. And we just kind of like, man, I don't think we're going to be good in high school. And I remember Brent's dad was there, and he was like, all right, you two didn't place. Let's get on the football field. So we just started practicing running routes, and I was like kind of pass rushing him a little bit, and he was throwing routes to Brent. He's like, if you two aren't going to be good at rushing, you might be good at something. And I was like, this is terrible. So I think that was kind of like all right, hey, I'm going to be okay at wrestling. It was fine. And then, yeah, that was like my first year at Fargo. Second year, I placed in both styles, and I freaking got tossed on my head and had this huge scar on my chin. I'm not going to say too much about that finals match. Up 3-0 the first 20 seconds, and the last 30 seconds got 11 points put up on me. It wasn't fun.
Who was it?
Tyrell Fortune.
Dang. And, you got that back, though. So.
Yeah. I did, but at the time, Coach Mayo was like, hey, you're down by 3. When you go down to parterre, stand up. And I was like, all right, yeah, stand up. He's like, stand back and try to send it. So I stood up and I tried to send it, and freaking got tossed again. I got thrown for 5. So I did. Don't do that, guys. And then third year I went, I just remember I didn't place in Greco. It was my first time wrestling heavyweight. And I was like, I hate Greco because these guys are just slobs. just like laying there, and I'm like, I can vividly remember this guy. He beat me, and he literally got off the phone. He's off the mat. And I'm like, I can't believe I lost to this guy. Mom, I just beat Don Bradley. I'm like, this man. I got so mad, and we ended up. I was like, this is the point where you're trying to get recruited for your senior year, and I'm like, man, all these college coaches are texting me, and I'm like losing to this guy's freestyle. Second round, I was actually in the pool, and I lost second round to a guy I wrestled many a times, Rob Trice, and I was just upset. I didn't even know I lost because it was 2-2, and I was like, oh, I scored, but it's like he had a 2-point move, right? I didn't know, and I was like, why is this guy not wrestling me? And anyway, so I lost, and then another heavyweight from Missouri, long story short, beat like the number 1 heavyweight in the country in our pool. That guy was really upset, so he challenged it. So the whole bracket had to start over. So I'm a heavyweight, and I'm like, okay, but I'm starting each session because of our bracket. Our pool got re-wrestled. So I'm like on that do or die. I'm 1-1 right now. Every match matters, and I'm wrestling guys who are ranked in the top 10 in the country each match. So it's like, man, and I'm just thinking, I got to win this match so I go to college. I got to win this match so that I go to college. So it was kind of cool, but at the same time, it was like one of the scariest moments of my life. And I actually made it to where it was just me and one guy left. He had 0 losses, I had 1, and I had to beat him. And I just remember I walked to the mat, and I'm the wrong color. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, this is embarrassing. So I had to walk back, and they gave me 2 minutes. And I literally took all 2 minutes, and I was like, all right, if you just win this match, you're going to be in the finals. You're going to get a scholarship offer. And I won the match, and it was like the coolest thing ever. And I won Fargo somehow. It was sick, and it was cool. And got to be number 1, all that stuff that you see people talk about, which is awesome. And then I went back my senior year just because I'm like, how many 2-time junior national champs do you know? And I just went back, and it was like I was a college kid, like wrestling these high school kids. And I actually made the junior world team that year, going my senior year. And I was like, I'm going to Fargo. And I looked at like junior Pan Ams, all this stuff. And it was just like, I don't think I got a point scored on me. I was just, where? Even in the finals, I was just putting it on this guy. And it was awesome. It was like, man, this is what I really wanted to do. And, man, Fargo's fun. And going as a coach, hanging out, getting to meet you guys the first time, like, who these guys is asking me all these questions for 2 hours in the stands and then
During weigh-ins.
And next thing you know, like these are like my best friends. Like hey, like this is like cool. Like this, that's how Fargo is, and you know, coaching
Totally
kids.
forgot about that.
You guys don't remember that?
I remember that.
I remember it now.
now.
I remember it. I was, who are these guys questioning me? And I was like, all right, well, these guys are cool. And I was still living in Columbia at the time, so now I'm living in Columbia again. So it's kind of all full circle.
What do you did you have a go-to Fargo roommate situation?
I did. I usually roomed with Clarence Neely. We were roommates. We usually try to room with cadets. Another funny story. One time we were in Fargo. I totally just forgot about this. And this is, you guys don't even understand. We had to stay in the dorms. Right? You guys, like, I heard Glasgow kind of talk about in Reggie, but I mean, you would bring 3 box fans, and you'd be like, please, I hope I can sleep like 4 hours without like losing 10 pounds. I wasn't cutting weight, so it was like, what are we doing? So I remember bringing like 3 box fans. I brought like a little TV at the time, and GameCubes were big back then, so I brought a GameCube. And it's like me and this one guy from St. Louis, Dante Butler, we're playing, and Brent's like, I'm going to beat that dude. So we're playing, and Brent like loses. So he gets up and slaps this kid in the back of the head, Dante Butler. And I'm like, dude, like, are you crazy? Like, because he's 110 pounds doesn't mean he ain't going to whoop your butt. And he got over and charged at Brent, and I've never seen Brent run so fast. But that was just a random story. But yeah, just stuff like that. Like, it's not as cool as like staying in a hotel and the food. It was like, all right, hey, man, I got to walk all the way 2 miles to the dining hall to go swipe my car. And we would always, I don't know if Reggie or Kyle Bradley's dad was in charge of Fargo at the time. I don't know if they just picked a dorm the farthest away from the dorm, like from the dome. And I'm like, what are we doing? Like, and it was awesome. Like the year that I was my junior year, I made sure my mom and dad came, and I just would call my mom, hey mom, we're about to leave. Can you come pick me up? And she picked me up. And I was like, I'm trying to save my energy because I'm actually the first match each session. So it's like, man, I'm a heavyweight. I'm used to this. All right, warm up. 3 hours later, you're up. Like, fine. I was like, no, you're the first person. Don Bradley, Matt Warren, first round. And you're like, what? And that's before it was 3 days. So it's like, I've been to where it's 3 days, and then there's 2 days. But yeah, it's, yeah, I had a good time there.
Who, you kind of hit on a name that I think came from the Reggie one too, and you don't have to say him, but who is someone who was a real badass at Fargo who maybe people don't know of now?
Dante Butler. I was talking about this dude. I can tell you that Reggie said some stuff in that interview. And he's like, yeah, he said some things at junior duels, and he would get beat at junior duels. Like, he's like, oh, Dante was good. And then next thing you know, this dude's in the finals in Greco. And this dude might have the worst luck I've ever seen in my life. This dude be in the finals of state. Tech the guy the week before, loses. Fargo finals, tech the dude at junior duels, he loses. I think the dude was like a 5-time finals in Fargo. And like nobody knows about this kid. And he was just a small kid, and he was just amazing at like light turned on. I was like, boom. And he went to like Sumner High School. Like, I don't even know if they have wrestling anymore in Missouri. And the first school he went to was Beaumont High School in downtown St. Louis. And when I was in high school, we dueled that one time. We didn't know who this guy was, and he beat our 112-pounder who was ranked like third in the state at the time. And I'm like, who is this kid? And then we got to go on those trips this summer. In the summertime, like I got to know that guy. So every time I saw him, I'm like, hey, what's up, Dante? And I mean, I think I saw him with you guys like a couple years ago when we were at NCAA in St. Louis. He was working at like one of the concession stands in Union Station.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you guys don't even understand. Like, this dude is a 5-time Fargo finalist. Like, but he's working at Union Station just like being a grown man. Like, it's crazy because that guy was so good. And it's just like how life takes you from, you know, you're a 5-time Fargo finalist to you just got a job, or you could be still in wrestling, coaching wrestling. So,
Yeah. Oh, I think that's interesting to ask people like who the people are that people don't know, basically, because everyone always knows. Everyone knows you did good. Everyone knows Jaden. Everyone knows the man goes and all that stuff. So it's kind of interesting.
You've been to Fargo as an athlete and as a coach. So which one is more tiring? Because
as a coach, I'm telling you guys, like I didn't really believe that when Coach. I'm exhausted, but it's like, you know, you get up early for the weigh-ins, and like honestly, I didn't do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna,
except for the day that we questioned you.
Yeah, you guys are like, this is a good weigh-ins, but as a coach, you get so emotionally invested. There's kids that you don't know who they are. Like I can remember coaching kids from like Kirksville or like Knob Naster. Now you're invested in this kid. You're like, I mean, let's go. I mean, I can remember the kid on our club. I can't remember, but first round he had Keegan O'Toole, and I just got hired at Mizzou, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot his name, and
I know what you're talking about.
and I'm just like, I'm emotionally invested because I'm potentially going to coach this kid this year, you know, but 2 years ago at the time, and I'm like, oh, okay, and I'm like, this guy's growing up with my club team, and I'm putting him through workouts in the summer, and it's like, you're just like, there's a high, and it's just like, and then you just fall down. And then it's like next session, you try to take a quick nap, and it's like, oh no, let's go get something to eat. Like, because you don't eat. You don't eat. Like, it's like, you know, the kids, you're like, hey, bring your food, do this. As a coach, it's like, man, do I really want to spend $7 on a bottle of water up there? Do I really want to get the roasted almond nuts? Or do I want to get the Maui Wowie up there? Like, do I really want to do that? It's like,
Those roasted almonds smell pretty good when you get up there.
Reggie's a big fan.
Yeah. I'm a big fan. I always have to get them before I leave. Even I didn't when I was competing, but as a coach, you're like, I gotta get it. And it's only like 2 handfuls, and that's it. I don't know how Reggie eats the whole bag. Like, I take 1 handful. I'm like, man, this is sweet. I'm gonna get diabetes right away. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I was several days lately. We've been hanging out here, and Megan will be like, "We need you guys get to eat today." It's like we are in like Fargo mode, which means maybe we'll eat a piece of beef jerky today for the first 13 hours. Maybe we'll eat a granola bar.
That's like the worst. Is like at 9 o'clock at night. It's like I can remember being with Coach Cox, and actually my go-to roommate is.
I gotta say, Dom, go-to roommate as an adult, Cox, and I don't know if it's his go-to, but Cox definitely wants Dom because they understand the.
It's a Pisces thing.
Yeah.
It's like, we know, we're both like everything is lined up. Our bathroom is like it should be like a commercial of like how you should have your bathroom organized. It's like, all right, this is how your shampoo conditioners are, and your lotion, and your comb, and your razor, and your fingernail clippers. It's like meticulous. It's like perfect. And but I just remember like, hey man, I'm starving. We would sneak out to Casey's and get a large taco pizza, and we'd eat it. Be like, I'm still hungry. And I can remember like one time last year, we both woke up at 3 o'clock like this. We woke up, stared at each other, and go, we got to get something to eat. So we walked in the gas station at like 3:30 in the morning to get some gas station food. And it's like, it's just crazy. Like, you just don't have no time. And you're away from your family and your friends. And you're like, when you get back, your schedule's gone for like 3 days. So being a coach is like completely different. As a kid, I'm sore from wrestling. I got to get ready for football camp. I got the next month and a half off of wrestling. As a coach, it's like, all right, I got to get back to my routine. I got my family. I got to take care of my kids. Or, you got to get ready for your back to school meetings. And it's just like, it's like a decompress. Like Fargo's such a high. You get there and you're like, yes, 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 and then it's like it's over, and then you're like,
Well, when it's over, not only is it over, wrestling is over for a while too. So it's like, they say those dudes coming back from like a tour of duty out and they like don't know where they belong. That's what I felt like whenever we always we do wrestling all spring, all summer, and then Fargo's the big goal and we go there. And by the way, when you do both styles, you are like gone for 2 weeks, basically. It's just like, and then when you come back, something you focused like 15 hours a day on is like, oh, it's over.
Yeah.
All right. And it's like, what do I do with my life now?
yeah, I'm not a 2-style guy. I'm a 3-style only. The 3 times I went for Greco, I only placed once, and I'm like, man, I'm winning freestyle state or Greco state, and I'm going to Pan Am to beat these guys. I can't place in Florida. I'm like, I'm not coaching Greco if I don't have to, and I'm definitely not wrestling. But of course, I lied. I wrestled at the Greco trials like 2 years ago.
That's right.
That was good.
Hey, that's a good story, actually. Let's talk about that real quick.
And so, yeah, I lost it the day before.
You're 29 at this point, or what?
29, 28. I just remember, we're getting ready to go to the World Team Trials, and I'm like, yeah, excited. And I'm getting one last drill in, and Coach Ag's like, do one more rep. That was good. And I pulled my groin. I was like, what the heck is this? I didn't know that your groin was like connected to everything. And I was like dying. Like I was like, I can't wrestle. But I'm not gonna back out of the tournament. I've never been I've been hurt. I've wrestled with every injury you could think of, and I'm just like, it's nothing. So I'm getting ready, and I had Gable Stevenson first round, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm freestyle. And I lose like 5-4, but the dude grabs my leg, I can't even lift my leg up. So long story short, I don't make the national team in like God knows how long. And I'm like, what do I do with my life? Well, I kind of just sat there and became a piece of crap and started eating. And then I was like, dude, what am I doing? There's a Greco trials. And they said, if you've won a Pan Am title in the last 2 years, you can go. And I was like,
And the best part was it was during
Junior duels.
In Tulsa.
So I said, hey, I'm going to wrestle at the Greco trials if you guys let me coach a junior duel team. You're like, hell yeah, come on down. And I hadn't wrestled Greco since 2007. I didn't know the rules. And funny story is Coach Mabb is trying to teach me all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, yeah, Greco. And I'm trying to buy in. And then at the end of the day, first round, I beat some guy. And I'm like, oh, okay, I did what he said. And then some guy got on top of me and turned me like a top. And I'm like, man, screw Greco. I'm just going out there and I'm going to fight these guys. So, I'm the guy getting ready for the trials, and, I didn't know how to warm up for Greco. So I would just grab Brent and be like, hey, let me drill some shots on you. I don't know his Greco technique. I'm just going to go out there and 2-on-1 these guys. And these guys thought they could throw me, and they tried to throw me, and I would just push them off me and get on top of them. Long story short, I made it to the third place match and got third, and it was challenge for true third or something. And of course, I got freaking arm spin like a dummy against that kid that Orndorff. And it's funny because the next year I wrestled him at the Open in freestyle. I teched him in 26 seconds. So I got my revenge. I didn't even know what Greco was going on, but it was interesting.
It was just funny because we were all staying in a hotel room there at the Junior Girls, so it was us three and Brent, and it was just, I don't know what people envision for people wrestling the trials for the world team, but basically it was mostly just us all laying around a hotel room. You slept on, did you get a bed? Or did you sleep on the floor?
We rotated.
We rotated. We had a rotation. You had to sleep with somebody, then you got the bed, and then you got the floor. And I think one night Brent just said, screw it, man. I didn't know you were going to do this good, so you can sleep in the bed again. I was like, yeah. I just remember, like you said, not eating all day. I didn't know I was really competing. I just wanted to kind of see what I could do. And we were coaching junior duels, and it's like, hey, Dom, you're up in 3 matches. I'm like, oh, man, what do I do? Warm up. It's Greco. I'm not going to get tired. It's just kind of, I'm not dogging the sport, but it was kind of just I was in shape for freestyle. So it's kind of moving around, getting this stuff down. So I just kind of made it a street fight, and you guys are just have fun.
One of my favorite
we just had fun with it because what you ate, what you drank.
Right. And we were just going to, what's the place called? Elgin Park or whatever. Over by the baseball field every night, having the same meal. And then my favorite part was probably that we just sat in the hotel, not knowing when you were going to wrestle, and just letting Coach Hag like call us back over to the arena.
That was
like,
fun.
you're up in like 10 minutes. Be like, all right, we'll head over. And
We'll head
then
over
going
in 7.
Yeah, and then you're going out there and winning, not even barely warming up, just like doing your little bounce and hitting a few shots on Brent.
Actually, do you remember you were waiting? Coach Hag was like, "Yeah, I think you're going to be up in 20." And what we were watching on ESPN, the NBA draft,
Something
like that, and you were like, I want to watch this next couple rounds of the draft. I'll head over after that. It's like this is like pre-match. It was like, I don't know. It was just funny. It was a unique experience for sure.
It was a blast.
Well, you know what? You should have got one,
but
Dom brought us back, and we'll keep pumping them out whenever we feel the inspiration. So,
Sounds good.
peace.